Yes, I am making this video after the Otstava and Hans video based off Spirit versus Chucky on which is a better killer. Now, to make it clear, this was an obvious cut winner to who was better, but I want to give an explanation to why Spirit is just a better killer than Chucky. First off, Chucky has less repercussions and less power. Yes, it's simpler to understand. While Spirit requires more skill, understanding audio and location, Chucky doesn't really have that much of a skill gap, and you can slide off basically anything. It's pretty much an easy killer to play as for a new player. So you would have guessed that with Chucky's smaller cooldown compared to the Spirit's and a more easy skill gap to understand, while they're both the same power as each other, which is very, very impressive. They are very strong in chase, especially at tight loops. You would have guessed that they would be on the same board, or Chucky would have been better because of that power and those little compensations compared to the Spirit. Well, no, because of two reasons: perk combos and add-ons. I'm gonna go basing off their two ultra rare rounds. While Chucky does have a longer duration with 50%, his basic attack not really being that much of a repercussion. The difference is that while Chucky does have a longer duration, it doesn't really increase his speed at all. In fact, it only increases his speed during the dice. Spirit can get faster, and the downside of scratch marks isn't that severe once you understand how to play her. So in other words, she just has a better add-on than Chucky by a close margin. And as for perks, well, it's not really that close. When it comes down to Chucky, he can actually use auras, while Spirit can't. However, that is only one downside to many of the other upsides with Spirit herself, with audio Q increased audios, which is very effective on killers such as Dracula or Spirit, especially Spirit herself. Especially with these two perks such as Force Hesitation and Save the Best for Last, including Expose builds, because the difference between their attack is that Chucky uses his special attack. He has a special attack that comes with his power, but it doesn't do any downs, like instant downs, because it counts as a special attack. Well, no matter what, Spirit will always have a basic power attack, and she does not have any special attacks. When she exits, it's just a basic attack, so it makes that kind of power more aggressive than it is already. She has just more of a variety of perks that can go well with her than Chucky does. So that's why Chucky does not go above her. While it is a close margin, that big difference is what separates the two. The add-on differences is small, I would say. It's a little big. It's a little difference, but I wouldn't say it's too big, especially with Chucky's stealth. But with Spirit's perks and combos, I would have to say she is more of a better killer than Chucky, despite the fact that how easy he is. But when we're talking about masters, that's a different kind of concept. But in short, simply put, for beginners, it would be Chucky to be better as a killer. But in full skill and masters level, it would be Spirit. It will not be up for competition. Spirit takes the win on that one.